Jojo Siwa's makeup line has been recalled after it was tested positive for asbestos. As you probably know by now, Jojo Siwa's fan base consists of primarily children, so that's who her makeup was being marketed to. Her toxic makeup. I can't even tell you how big of a problem this is, but I'm gonna try it right now on IO. What is gravy potatoes? You're watching IO and I'm Charlotte. What's in the news today, you ask? Why, Jojo Siwa's makeup kit has been recalled because it contains a highly toxic material called asbestos. What is it with all the YouTubers releasing crappy makeup these days? If I ever release my own makeup line, or a line of hash browns, I promise that there won't be any traces of asbestos or furry fibers. Jojo Siwa is in some hot water right now because her makeup line was recalled after the FDA found traces of asbestos in it. On June 6th, the US Food and Drug Administration issued a warning to people who had bought Jojo Siwa's makeup products from Claire's, saying that you should stop using them immediately. The tweet said, "Today the FDA is releasing new results from its continued testing of cosmetic products for asbestos and is warning consumers not to use 2 additional products that have been tested positive for asbestos and have been recalled." About a week later, Claire's announced it was voluntarily recalling Jojo Siwa's makeup set, but they also said that they only recalled the set out of an abundance of caution, saying that the products are safe. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. For those of you who don't know what asbestos is, this is what's up. Asbestos is a term used to refer to 6 naturally occurring silicate minerals that are composed of long and thin fibrous crystals. Asbestos has actually been used for a long time, since as far back as the Stone Age, to strengthen ceramic pots. It started being mined on a large scale in the 19th century for building materials like insulation, and was also used in the 20th century to make plastic stronger, until the health hazards started to come to light. It turns out that asbestos is extremely toxic. Using asbestos in construction is banned in several countries. Inhaling these fibers or ingesting them can lead to health complications like lung conditions, including cancer. 100,000 people a year are believed to die from diseases related to asbestos exposure. That's because people still live in buildings and houses that contain things like insulation. You know that fluffy pink stuff that looks like cotton candy that's inside old walls that your parents told you not to touch? Yeah, that's because it contains asbestos. So here's how this is related to Jojo Siwa. The Jojo Siwa makeup kit contains lip gloss. Lip gloss that kids will most definitely put on their mouths and ingest. It also contains eyeshadow, and that eyeshadow tested positive for asbestos. That means kids are putting asbestos on their eyes. So how did asbestos get into Jojo Siwa's makeup? So this is kind of what I think happened. Most buildings that were built before the 1980s contain asbestos, and developing countries still support the use of it as a building material. Russia, for example, is the top producer of asbestos in the world, and in 2015 they produced around 1 million metric tons of the stuff. It turns out that the FDA also recalled another contour palette called the Beauty Plus Global Contour Effects Palette 2, and the company that makes these palettes is a Chinese company, Beauty Plus Global. While Claire's is based in Chicago, it might outsource production from other countries that don't have regulations that comply with the FDA. Either that or they're manufacturing makeup in a really old building that contains asbestos. That is just my opinion. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how asbestos got into Jojo Siwa's makeup, but it is my best guess that there are traces of asbestos because of the environment that the products were made in. Jojo Siwa has actually responded to the recall in a video on her channel where she apologized and said that safety is hers and Nickelodeon's #1 priority. She also said, and I quote, "This product is something that with a lot of things that I put my trust into other people's hands. We are working really hard to make sure that this product is recalled and off all shelves. And also anyone who has used this product, you can get a refund. If it's used or unused, you can get a full refund." While I agree that there were other people involved in the production of Jojo Siwa's makeup, I think that there seriously needs to be some quality control set in place. Why are there so many makeup products made by YouTubers turning out to be either toxic or unsanitary? Are they not going through the normal quality control procedures and being tested before they're being sold to kids? Ultimately, if you want to launch any sort of makeup or skincare line, safety should be your #1 concern before your products go into production, not after your products have been mass produced and sold to thousands of children. What if the FDA didn't conduct an investigation? Kids would still be using these products and putting toxic materials on their mouths and eyes, and they would have no idea. Jojo Siwa is a multi-million-dollar moneymaker. Am I really to believe that they couldn't spare a couple extra bucks to make sure that their makeup line was safe for children? But I want to know your thoughts on this, guys. Share your opinions down there in those comments. For now, I'm gonna do some comment features. Bobby Unicorn said, "Hi, can I please be featured in an IO YouTube video?" Yes, you can, since you asked so nicely. I feel like you're small. Are you small? Leo said, maybe my comments end up being featured in an IO video, but I just didn't notice that. That is highly probable, which is why you have to watch every IO video to find out if you're featured. Irwin Gaming Vlog said, notification is always on. I love your outfit, Miss Charlotte the Potato Queen. I also love this channel. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you. Gold star for you. I'm glad you like my outfit. Ashley's Crazy World said, what's red and invisible? No tomatoes. Ha! I think I get it. Londu said, I've recently started watching your channel and it's the best and funniest news channel I've ever watched. Oh, keep up the good work. Thank you, we will, and definitely keep watching because I like you. That is it for me, thanks for watching this channel, but if you want to keep watching this channel, there's a playlist right over here that you should definitely check out. And obviously, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you in a future IO video. Okay?